Good morning, everybody. This is Davey from the New Trader. This is Marie. Let's see what opportunities this market has to offer today. We have a different layout today where we want to be able to see the tape. I actually noticed that I forgot to set up there, but we want to be able to see the tape. That's to kind of measure some of the quality of our entry and like what is the different reaction. But Mary, how are you doing today?
Well, a little cold, a little congestion, nothing serious, but congested. Ugh. So, and the snow that fell this morning, really, but really though, in all due respect, not bad at all. So, I'm looking forward to today. I'm looking at SPY. It's definitely above the levels that we were talking about last Friday. So 570, so above the VWAP, above the 50 EMA, above the 200. It's like, wow, it's a new SPY.
Yeah.
So, yes, looking forward to today and what's going to bring. And how about you? How are you doing?
All good. The same here. I was a little bit surprised because of the snow. But I guess, we just made peace with it. At some point it's gonna
You
be.
have to.
Yeah, and the temperature, as you mentioned to me previously, it's not gonna be that bad. At some point during the afternoon, it's gonna be around 7 degrees. So probably the snow is just gonna melt. Yeah. So we should be okay with that.
We should be.
Yeah.
We're Canadian.
Yeah. So.
You gotta expect snow.
Okay. So, I'm just doing a little setup here and modifying something I need, and I'm gonna be there right now. I just need to see the market maker's ID.
Market maker ID.
Yeah. I think you have it in yours. Yes, you have it in yours. I remove it because I was wanting to have the level 2 a little bit more narrow because you use too much space. But we have it there. So let's see.
Good morning, Blairy.
So you just have to make sure that this is ARCA, INET, and then we save the layout. Perfect. Yeah, and good job there fighting the cold that we got also. This thing is so sucky. It still come back and forth.
It's wicked.
Yeah.
It's wicked.
So Marie, would you like us to look at SPY or what are you bringing us to?
Okay, let's take a look at SPY, sure. I think it's important to look at SPY. So when we're looking at SPY and we're looking at the level this morning, it's actually crossing. So I'm just going to make it a little different to be able to look at everything very nicely. Okay, so if we're looking at this morning, so SPY was... We've got 569, 2, and I'm going to move that one because it's already crossed it. So 569.50 to 571.50. Okay, so we've got a $2 spread there, just pre-market, which is pretty good. So when we're looking at the tape and we're looking at both tape, we've got 570. Yeah, wait. 570.90 and 570.60. Yeah, 570.90, 570.60. That's on both tapes that they seem to be predominant. So they seem to be a good level, though it is below the VWAP. And we're talking in the 2 minutes that I'm looking at here. So 570, 590.
Sorry, just because I saw your line, it's 571.90?
No, so that was the top.
Okay.
Okay, so then when we're looking at, so this here would be the bottoms that I'm talking about, so in the offer. So 570, 60, 570, 90. And that's on both tape to the offer. When we're looking though to the bid, there's a pretty healthy stack that starts at 571.80, which is above the top, the high of pre-market high, and then that goes to 573. So 573, we're gonna have to find that one because 573 is important. Is it gonna get there today? A definite possibility. That's a very healthy stack.
Yeah, like when I zoom out in this, it's like we are like clearing up many highs that.
Absolutely.
So
Right? There's a 569.50 we're clearing up, the 570.60 we're clearing up. Now we're trading at the 571.50 very soon, and we're going to pass that one. And there's 573 that's quite hefty as well, and that stack is very healthy. So, wow. What do you think, Davey?
yeah, definitely looking very interesting, and yeah, like to me, like the tape is not communicating a lot yet. But because especially like I put out the blue line, I put it at the 570 because there were like 43 lot there, still there. But like 573, I put it because you gave that one to me, but like 570, 190. Yeah, it's too narrow, is what I'm trying to say here. Like I don't see any extension on the on those things. So because I don't see any extension, it's like
573 is pretty much the end of it. You are correct. Possibly 573.60.
yeah. So that's why I kind of don't see it too extended. But yeah, like I will be favoring bullish for sure. I think I don't have a choice. Like and today I'm gonna be very nimble as possible, as I told you. Like I'm gonna try to, because like yeah, the market seems to be turning back, and like hey, my job is not to be right in the direction; it's to trade what the market wants to trade. So if that's what it wants.
Whatever we expect, who are we?
Yeah, exactly. So let it do whatever it wants to do.
Absolutely, I agree.
So, but yeah, for sure, and yeah, it's, I hope I'm able to be disciplined today. So I'm gonna work hard on that, and
Well said.
yeah, like just to like in the, because in that being disciplined is I'm considering both directions. So you see that gap that we have 2 days gapping up, and we gap down, we trade, it fill up the gap, and now it has another gap. So like the trading that had happened below 570, it is not clean. Like I mean, it's like those charts were very choppy around there. So in any time frame that you look at, pretty much. So, but yeah, market very strong.
Very true. And when we're looking at 818 this morning, the rejection of the VWAP and bouncing off that is clean. So that's in the 2. So I'm liking what I'm seeing, but like you say, we need to stay nimble and we need to look at what the market's going to be doing.
Yeah.
Do we have any news, Fed news
Yeah,
today?
not that I check. Let's see. If you want, you can pass to the other. Like
Excellent. So the first one is Sony,
Sony. Yeah.
which when I'm looking at the tape, there's nothing.
Yeah, until we open, it's like Cisco. Until we open, we don't have much.
We don't see anything. So right now we've got a bottom this morning, a pre-market bottom at 25.14. If we're looking at the candle, not the wick, because it wicked it and then the full candle, and then we've got a high of 25.37. Sorry. So 25.37, that's the high this morning, and now is just playing in that range. It is trading above the VWAP, above all indicators, the 50 and the 200 EMA. which I like, and above the PCL. But we cannot see anything on the tape.
So something like I don't want to. Thank you for asking about the news. I have to be more diligent about this, but basically, yes, we do have news. At 9, like at 8:30, we have the Chicago Fed National Activity Index that came like 0.18. There was no expectation on that. Its previous was 0.8, so seems to be
What?
good.
0.8 and now it's 0.18.
Yeah, like 0.08 was previous,
Okay.
and now negative, and now it's a positive 0.18, and like you can see here, and at 9:45 we have S&P Global Composite PMI flash, and then we have S&P 500 Global Manufacturing PMI, and I don't know what the flash stands for, but normally the PMI in general is a very relevant.
Market mover.
Yeah, I don't know about flash what it means. I'm gonna have to check that out. Like, but yeah. So watch out for 9:45.
Okay.
So. So. Like Sony is he have a couple days pumping up this name. I mean, like, I don't know if you remember, I didn't trade it, but a couple days ago. But this is a big gap down. Like, if you see from October.
May I just add what the flash is?
Yes, for
It's
sure.
just an early preliminary estimate.
Okay, perfect.
So it's not the number, but it's an early.
It's like let's look at how we are maybe looking for it.
Absolutely.
Perfect.
So it's just a gauge.
Thank you for that confirmation. Marie.
Not a problem.
Yeah.
You.
So what I was saying, like Sony pop up the last week on my scanner too, so that was very interesting. But I didn't trade it at all. So, but yeah, I don't know. We stay in Sony or we go to Nvidia? As I see.
Yeah. Let's go to Nvidia. Let's go Nvidia because that seems to be important. So this morning. So Nvidia, when we're looking at the pullback this morning, it was at 118.75.74. If we're looking at the offer, we do have big numbers at 118. So 118 is a big number. So we're looking at, do we have it on both? Nope. For me anyway, I only have it on one tape and it's 150. And then we've got 117 at 125, and then we've got 115 at 195, 114, and then it goes down like this, going down. The 119 is quite, and that showed up there, it was flashing. So 119 is 154. Yeah, 119, 154. And that's about it for the 119.50 I already said. So that's about it to the bid. When we're looking at the offer, we've got 121. 121 is quite, we've got the top right now, the pre-market top, it's a double top, at 120.25. But when we're looking at the offer on the tape, we've got a 300 lot at 121, 300 lot at 122, and then almost 300 at 123, 200 at 123.22, 124, 125, almost 500. So the lots are definitely quite larger to the offer than they are to the bid. So what do you see? And it is right now above all indicators. So it's above the PC, quite above the PCL. The PCL being 117.70. So it's above the PCL. It's above the 200 and the 50 EMA, and it's above, quite above the VWAP. So the VWAP right now on Nvidia being 119.68 exactly. So what do you think, Davey?
Yeah, following what you were saying there, Marie, like, I mean, I see all those sizes that you were mentioning there, but like, And the same key levels, like 50 cents gap in between, $1 in between, which make them go like 120, 121, 119, as you just say. The problem I have with this, and like, is we like, if you can hear me out here, because like this is very relevant. Like I am zooming out and I see, like, for example, what happened to me. I got very small.
Friday.
No, it was well, from Friday to Thursday to Friday, because I held that position overnight. But overnight was good. It's just like I held, because I say it's so good that I am okay with that. Like like I was like more than 30 in just one, like by the open, and then he whacked it down and went like 50 to 60 on my favor, and then this happened in PLTR. Like
Yep.
so in here it was what is Friday here? Like he just whacked it down. So we have PLTR going down, and I have this flavor of like, hell, this is strong. This is everything very strong. So, but when you look at SPY on a daily chart, it's at that 571.56, like below even, like right at the top of the previous range. It's the high from Thursday, no, the high from Wednesday, from last Wednesday. So right now we are interacting there. We might break it, we might not. But the problem is that this is at the top. Nvidia is at close to the top of the range. Like I was considered the 122, but now that I look at, oh yeah, it's just 122.76. So
When you're saying that they're at the top, because if I went into the daily, I don't see them at the top. What are you talking about?
yeah, like if you
Because
go,
if I'm going there, the top on Nvidia is 140.
no, like the top where, like this top.
Yeah. So
No.
what top do you need?
Yeah, after the market condition change and we start selling off, when we pull back up from the 10% drop on SPY, the highest that we were able to go with J Powell talking
Okay.
was 571.56. And this is like, technically I'm saying this is on a channel between, and I talked to you about the channel last week. So what are the chances that today everything is gonna flush from there?
Oh.
That's no, that's why I have to say it, like being very careful. But I have to be aware of it too.
Yes.
Like what happens if now the market open and I'm trying to go long Nvidia, I'm trying to go long everything and it doesn't work? Well, SPY is at its maximum force demonstrate, like for the last pullback. Like I don't know, like the biggest effort was done around here. So like, and we didn't went above. So is it today gonna go above? Probably yes. But like, when that solve itself in one direction or the other, we have to be flexible enough that we say, you know what, longs are not working. This thing is just gonna go from 571 to 560.
I love what you're saying.
And if it doesn't show that it's gonna go there, you know what? Let's walk away from the shorts,
Absolutely.
and let's look for a PLTR that was hell strong, and let's go long. But what I'm saying here, like, and this is when we come to Nvidia, like, with all the effort that the market put Friday, why is Nvidia below 122? When the same PLTR is at 93.46. So the level was at 91 or 90. Let me see. The level for that the same point of reference was 90.19, and it's at 93. So PLTR is breaking through. It's way stronger than Nvidia.
Correct.
So, but it's just
Yes. Nvidia, for me, I know that because I have been traded as you. I find Nvidia insanely rangy. So, like the 120, the difficulty that it has at 120, the complete world agrees that 120 is a good price for Nvidia.
Yeah.
So for me, Nvidia is very, very rangy. But when it takes off, right? So, but PLTR, absolutely. There's no consensus with PLTR. There's like you say, there's more agreement with PLTR. But when I'm looking at the levels of PLTR or NVIDIA, both of them, quite rangy.
Yeah, but
So-
PLTR is out of the range right now.
Yes, but
So-
when I'm looking at today's range,
Okay.
not out as a full day range.
Mm-hmm.
But if I'm looking at, so if we're looking at PLTR right now, because yes, Friday, I'm just going to go in the two. But when we're looking at the two, we've got this morning, it was 91.40. Then we've got a resistance here as 93.13. That I mean a support at 93.13. And the max that I see on the tape is 94, and then a possible, and 94 was a peak this morning. Not yeah, when they open, and then there's a position that's building at 95. So there's not, maybe it's because they're waiting for the flash, I don't know, but there's not huge commitment, let me say.
Understood.
Yeah, and when we're looking at SPY, when we're looking at the 571 to 570.61, what is nice is SPY again is interacted with the VWAP right now and is pushing up from the VWAP, so rejecting the VWAP. So I like what I'm seeing, but again, I find that it's a little bit rangy.
You see the biggest blue line here that I have here? Like in SPY?
Yeah,
That's the high of after we went down 10%.
Yep.
That have been the highest it went.
Okay.
Pre-market we touch it,
exactly.
and like, but
I think we've got the same, yeah.
it looks like if it wants to break. So
Right? So,
yeah, as I say, I'm gonna be patient as the market open. Like I mean, oof, yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna let you go with your tickets,
Yes.
and I have
thank you,
Nvidia.
you too.
Just gonna take a look at PLTR very quick, but yeah, good luck, and
Thank you.
if
You
any
too.
comment I can make before the open, don't shoot too much at the open. We should have opportunity the whole day, because it's a critical point. So if it's gonna go down by $10, it's not gonna do it in 2 minutes. If it's gonna go up $10, it's not gonna do it in 2 minutes. So just like there is no
Good point.
there is no rush.
Exactly.
Just let it do what it wants to do. Once you are convinced, take the trade. So, okay, we have 2 minutes. PLTR 93.99. That's will be 94, right? So, huge size around there.
That would be 94.
93.14. Yeah, basically, I'm just trying to look for a way that I can repeat the process I do every day, but today keeping it in observation because hey, I say already, last week was not the best week for me. Like from the app crashing Tuesday.
Oh yeah.
To then,
that
like,
was
yeah,
that
it
was
was-
hell.
Like that day, I can say it was because of that. Monday was very good day, but then I only trade Wednesday and Thursday, and like didn't do good in any of the 2 days. So no te consigo olvidar. So Tesla, and let's see Tesla. What are you doing, my guy? 58. Do 58. Mm.
20 seconds.
Okay, so I'm gonna go and take a look at PLTR. Now, because of the test I'm doing this week with the tape, where I'm gonna be watching my entries, I'm gonna have to stay on the ticket I am trading.
Have fun.
Enjoy.
Enjoy. Market's pulling a big pull, big pull. Lots of liquidity, rather.
$93.43, if I'm not mistaken, was that? Yeah, okay, I took a short on PLTR. And yeah, I just have to watch it. And let's see. Like, yeah, 93.40 is the point of interest, because we can see 766 is gonna go through probably. And yeah, let's exercise that patience. Okay, tape is a little bit thicker at the offer. That doesn't mean it's gonna hold that well. We're gonna see, because we have a lot of selling at 92.80. Tesla is popping up.
SPY seems to be wanting to as well.
On PLTR. I am aware that PLTR could get me out, and I still will need to look for the same direction. But I'm gonna be able to come back and look at the tape, because I went in with the tape and I am recording it. So, or I saw the size wrong, or yeah, or this is okay and I just have to hold for longer. And when I say hold for longer, from the point that we are, it's really hold for longer. But of course, I'm not saying that I will be holding for longer. It's just like, what mistake did I do in this trade that I am aware of, and I'm gonna correct it very soon. I went. I didn't went the way, like I didn't went in the 2-step, so I just bought like, yeah, I short more than what I supposed to be shorting in the first shot.
Okay.
And that's why I say, like, that's the only thing I will be correcting. Nvidia, look, I snapped the 121, buy the penny, and then went to crap. Like, I mean, to crap. It haven't went to crap yet, but it's not looking good. And yeah, PLTR. Yeah, stop changing tape, my guy, because you are watching the tape because you need that information.
Nicely done.
The alarm, no alarm. I don't need an alarm. Yeah, I have to cancel the order, add another one, and but that's not the price I want the order to be. That's the price I want the order to be. What do I need to do that I might be forgetting? Yeah, so for that I can just do one ticket at a time. Yeah, I just want to show you guys Spy. The tape won't change, but that's Spy. And yeah. In BDA, the same thing. A short opportunity that I never took, but I'm okay with that because, as I say, I am exercising something that have a lot to see with my confidence. So I have to be more quiet and follow my process, and then we can really think about something else. I just need to do this observation. That's 88, 92, 85.
Yeah.
So, okay. Move a Spy, breaking through.
Yep. Still pushing, eh, for Spy?
Yeah, still pushing.
I'm breaking even. It's gone far enough that I'm able to break even for PLTR. 93.50, 93.80 seems to be. And we said 94 for PLTR. We had a position.
Mm-hmm.
Not sure that it's still there. I just want to check that. Oof. Oof. Yeah. It's still there. I'm breaking even. I'm going to stay quiet. SPY is pushing through. Okay, so for SPY, it's going to enter a stack that should bring it to 573.81. Is that going to be enough to push? So 94.
The tape on PLTI is a little bit weak.
Uh-huh. Agreed. Not too committal, eh? Takes a while. So SPY now is interacting. Not SPY, yeah, SPY is breaking through, but PLTR, it's interacting with the 50 EMA, pushing through the 50 EMA. At 94, big levels, but there's not a whole lot of support past that. I'm gonna keep looking. Ooh, 95, we've got a big position at 95 though. Wow, did you see that?
93.25. Yeah, it dropped. Oof. Okay. That's not good. Now 93.
You're gonna make a higher high. PLTR. The position at 594 is
I
just
think it will go higher.
ginormous.
So I got out.
594 is ginormous, Stevie. Is it
I'm
gonna
out.
get there?
And yeah, and I don't feel like jumping long in there, but see NVDA. Probably on NVIDIA I can take a long.
crapola.
Here.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money.
What is Spy doing?
Trying to go long Nvidia.
Okay. What is it looking like?
That bid is very heavy everywhere, so trying to get a price where I am not too picky about it, but so not too bad.
Okay, so SPY's pushing through. PLTR is making a new high. If we're looking at the tape, we've got a position at 95.50 and 95.75. 94.50. It got there. Then we've got 94.75. That's very high, and 95. So it's gonna get to 94.75.
I took the PLTR loan. In Nvidia, I have an order, but haven't gotten it yet. I chased it a bit, the PLTR, but it's not too bad.
Well, you're exercising your flexibility, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because that's part of the process. That we need to flip when we need to flip. Okay, so 95. Wow.
I got Nvidia as well.
Look at you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Let's get long.
Let's
So
get
I'll
it
see.
started. Okay, 95.33. So that was a level. That was a previous level. 95.67 is quite huge too.
Nvidia is not working, and PLTR yes for sure, but okay. Yeah, I feel awkward, but
Awkward for?
I'm going long on a market that I think it shouldn't be going higher. But like, I mean, as I told you, all the information I researched this weekend is saying that yes, the market can go higher quite a lot. compared to my.
So you're aligned with your research.
I'm aligned with the research. Yeah.
Okay.
And I guess that's how we're gonna exercise it. You know, like I mean.
Well, that's how you got to, right?
Yeah, like, and at the same time, it's good because I mean, like, I prefer to take shorts, and that's obvious and clear to see when you look at me trading.
Yeah,
But that
you
do-
like
that-
to
that
trade
doesn't
the
mean-
tops, yes.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean I like that I cannot go long. Like I mean, in the past I was the opposite, so like we have to be able to do both. Like
Yes.
you don't want a car that only go reverse. So
Well said. Good analogy. Okay, so I found a double top there.
come on, Nvidia, you can do better.
Are you gonna pierce that?
Patience is a
Shit.
key element here because Nvidia right now is at the price I really wanted, and I got it like 25 cents more expensive. So just because I think no, it's not gonna get it, but yeah, the same movie. Like I mean about getting bad prices, even if you have the direction correct. So, but yeah.
So PLTR, there should be enough momentum, I believe anyways. Looking at the tape and looking at the price action, it should have enough momentum to get it to the big position, and it's a big one. So we need to strap on our big boy pants at 95.50. That's a big position.
Yeah, like I am ready to take partial.
Yeah.
I will take it. I will be taking partial very soon on PLTR. And yeah, like yeah. What is the logic behind those trades? I say if a SPY trades above 571.56, I'm gonna flip, and that's what I did. So
I love it.
as long as the plan is clear, we should be able to execute. Very nice.
Here we go.
Oh, was that PLTR too?
Here comes the
95.50.
money.
Very nice.
I need to be, yeah, I'm $2.50 in the money, so that's great.
Now the only point that I have to check on SPY is the 53 because you say it was heavy. 73, so 573.
Yeah. Wow. 67. Okay, so 96.15 again on PLTR. So we've got 96 in 96.15. Is there anything else after that? And would that correspond to a level with SPY?
Here we go. Money talk.
Good
Here
job.
comes the money.
I'm trying.
Hey, good job.
I am trying, lady.
I love it. Okay, 573.
These market conditions.
I know. It's just absolutely blow your mind. Yeah, I want to blow my nose.
So, let me see.
Wow.
I add a little bit to Nvidia alone.
Okay, SPY's pulling back a little bit there. Not by much. Should have enough momentum to get it to 573. And what we need to be careful is that we've got 96 on PLTR, which it's going to be printing very, very shortly. And then after the 96, we've got a position that's large at 96.30, but is it going to stay there?
I don't know. You tell me.
So 573.
You are the boss.
I said, yeah. In what planet and universe am I the boss? So 96
This one.
is, yeah. 96.30 seems to represent 573 for SPY.
96. Very heavy stacking around there.
Yeah, and it goes to, did you see, it goes to 96.30. And I believe that the 96.30 would represent for SPY the 573. So we should be a little bit weary about that one there.
Okay. So I'm having problem to identify the things I want to identify on the tape. So let's see.
Okay. It has to reprint and hold at 95.80. Reprint and hold 95.80. Or I am going to jump out. I'm not leaving that kind of profit on the table. Reprint, there we go. Are you holding? Yes, you are. Okay. Oh, you did not hold. SPY is pushing. SPY is going to be printing 573, sorry.
I will be very quiet. I am very quiet there.
Okay. Yeah, there seems to be momentum. Let's go. 95.80. I remember that being a level for SPY, for PLTR.
Oh, baby, I know I'll be waiting.
Every day. Totally.
Totally.
Isn't that how you say it?
Yeah.
Okay, that stack. It's entering at 96. And what is SPY? 96.
I can tell you that this, like, in my brain, I feel so divided right now that I guess this is the hardest thing for me to do.
96.32.
Have you ever had those feelings like
Yeah, Friday.
Fridays you have? Last Friday.
Friday,
No, last Thursday because we were. Oh, you trade Friday?
No, last Thursday. You're right, last Thursday. Last Thursday, whoa. I felt it was an out-of-body experience completely. I felt really...
Like my head is
Today
saying,
I feel good.
nice.
But yeah, Thursday was... So what is your head telling you, Davey?
Yeah, it's like
We found a lot of sellers.
yeah, I'm trying to take half of the.
Is the tape flipping?
Yeah, I'm gonna go to SPY. Yeah, my head is saying like you don't believe on this, but you research it and you like like you have solid information for you to not do the opposite of what you're doing. But so I am following my own instruction here,
Good
but
job.
I am not believing in my.
Own your instruction.
Huh?
You're not believing in your
Yeah.
own instruction.
I am just executing.
Yeah, I'm out.
You know what? Like, yeah, like I have a homework to do now. I have to go and look at SPY because like SPY bounced from the 53 that you call out. So I want to see 142 load. I see. That's nothing to it. Or at least the last couple of days there have been nothing. So I hold for longer a bit, but I'm gonna be taking partials. Like, yeah, it's just that it's very tricky thing to do, but because it's like when you have a long time, and this happened to me every day. Like, I mean, because I have a long time without working out properly. By the way, I went to do my bike yesterday. I'm gonna tell you the experience now, but
You went to do your bike?
my bicycle, right?
Wow.
But yeah, like it was too cold. But like, what I'm saying is like one of the reasons why I push myself during like I am not a friend of the cold, so like it's a little bit too
No.
cold now. So I have a long time without doing bicycle. But during summer, I do it regularly. And because I have such a long time without doing bicycle, like I feel that some part of my body doesn't belong to me. So like it's like one leg is missing coordination from the other. Like literally bad shape, but big time. So nobody likes to feel like that, let's say, but it's
No.
just like it's a process that if you are not doing your daily duties, you're gonna be having the effect on it. It's the consequence. It's like if you don't do your homework, you get slapped, you know. So,
I agree.
but yeah, and that's how I feel with this trade. Like I mean, but in this case, is I did my homework. Like I went through what I did wrong. What like last week, like let's say Monday was a fantastic day. Tuesday, I have my software crashing and erasing everything. So that day was red, but by a little bit, like insignificant. Then Wednesday was also a red day that was not too bad, but was red. But the day that was big time red was Thursday. Like, and that was not good. Like, I mean, I held a position and all these good things that you shouldn't do, I did it. So, but what I'm saying, during the weekend, I took the time and I say, let's see what I'm not seeing. Like, what is this looking like? And like that or like looking like I mean, I find a lot of things like that I kind of didn't know. We can talk about them later, little by little. But like one of the things that for me was like head breaking is like when a hedge fund manager or a big investing firm say that they are overweight in equity or in equities. To me, that means that they had too many.
That
And-
tricked my brain.
When I went through the definition of this, that means that they're actually gonna buy more, because they are overweighting that they are gonna like they are expecting this equity class or whatever to perform better than let's say like bonds or something like that. But yeah, so just those things, and like when they are overweight, the market can go higher because they're gonna be buying more. And that was one thing, and the other thing is for the triple witching day, which
Oh,
was
yeah.
Friday.
Triple witchy.
Triple witching day.
Was it Friday or Thursday?
It was Friday.
Okay.
But remember, I held that position until like that was what killed me. That triple witching effect at the end of the day. Like I literally liquidated my position, like at 3:59, 3:58, right before the market closed. So if you see what happened, well, this is PLTR, and this is the close from Friday. So let's see, Friday. Yeah. Look what happened. And it was already extended. Like I mean, it came all the way from here, and this right at the end of the day, so it went all the way.
Wow.
So I was in a short here from whatever I was. So yeah, I'm glad I didn't hold over during the weekend, because I say, hey, you know what? If this thing is squeezed on you, you're gonna have a huge loss, and then you're gonna really regret it. But it's okay. So I didn't help. But yeah, so the other thing is like in the triple witching day, you have 3-month options and others for sure, like weekly and bi-weekly. But you have the future market, the equity market, I don't remember. There are three markets that like all the three like for the quarterly options. All of them expire at the same time. The last hour of that
The
Friday.
Friday.
So it's Friday. It's the third Friday of March, the third Friday of June, and if I'm not mistaken, the other is the third Friday of September. So, but yeah, like let's see.
Let's keep our eyes open on that one.
Yeah, it's the third Friday of March, June, September, and December. We have it right here. So we have here we can see the definition. Triple wishing hour is the last hour of the stock market trading session, 3 to 4 p.m. New York time. On the third Friday of every March, June, September, and December, those days are expiration of three kind of securities: a stock market index future, a stock market index options, and a stocks options. So that's why you have this compounding of movements at the end of the day. So, and what happened then? Like, I mean, well, like, there is something called gamma expansion, and it's depending on where the market maker were positioned, they might be forced to buy way more stocks, and that's what they did last Friday. And yeah, hey, who was short? Davey. So, but yeah, a bunch of things that just say, like, and all this fueled the market to go a little bit higher. So, but I was not convinced that the market can go higher, but hey, I am seeing the effect of it. I'm glad I went like little by little and really researched everything. But now
Well said.
it makes sense. So
Right?
it's just you don't know what you don't know. We can even say that. So I'm gonna ring the bell for you because for PLTR I really I did took the partial. I think if I'm not mistaken. Let's see.
Did you?
Didn't I have an order open? No, I didn't took it. No, I took one, but I didn't took the second one. Okay, it's just I see the thing on the top, but it's not on the top. The other was even higher, so it's okay. So I'm gonna be holding for a little bit longer those trades. Those trades are valid. I have to wait for a SPY to really break that 573. But I won't let it go too far. Like, I mean, let's say on PLTR, I am already breaking even. Nvidia is the one I should be reacting a little bit faster, but I didn't. Something I see is that Nvidia didn't really move yet. So Nvidia can go way higher, and that's gonna be a bigger trade for me. But SPY is rejecting the 573, which was not that big. It is big, but it's not that big. So rejected by the penny. I will be expecting it to go back up. Why? Because it went through those numbers previously. Like similar number, like maybe even bigger number. So I think we want to go there. I think we want to go to 573. So let's see. So in Nvidia,
But didn't it go there?
yeah, but what I'm saying, I think it wants to trade above.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
I mismanaged Nvidia right now. I see it's going against me like maybe too much, and I have it's a technical stop loss, but I don't want to use that as an excuse to not take the trade out. So Marie have a good sense for calling those stops. Like, I mean, like that 573 on
Dead on, eh?
yeah, like very nice. Okay, so okay, yeah, Nvidia really going down. I got out. That was bigger loss. Yeah, that definitely was a bigger loss than what I want. So what the heck was that?
big pop.
Yeah, I'm trying to look at the tape on Nvidia again and see if I want to go back. Probably not the right name to go back and um, yeah, no, I'm not playing with Nvidia, not that way. Yeah, I sold everything on PLTR. I'm gonna be looking short NVDA.
Okay.
So, and patient, okay, just a little bit of patient here. Let's see. Tape, 1950. Okay, I got it good there, so it's okay. I short NVDA. 1950 is saying that it wants to hold. The SPY is still pushing higher. What I don't like is that we break the bottom here and like, yeah, this is not looking like a loan to me. So
So SPY is pushing.
the only thing, like, yeah, SPY is pushing, and like probably I went out of PLTR at the wrong time, but let's see, yeah, like I know I'm doing something very wrong on Nvidia, so now I have to find a way to correct it.
And why do you say that?
Because I went short, expecting some continuation, but like when I see a SPY breaking higher, like I didn't took the short at the best price, so like now is the price that I should be looking short, or about now.
Okay.
Like yeah, I see like maybe 20, 24, 120, 24, but then it's just gonna get me out at around that price. Like you see that's a mistake. That trade is a mistake, as for sure. And I'm gonna be out of that trade. It's okay. So let's take a look at SPY. Why SPY? Because I need to see if SPY is really like SPY really wants to go for that 573, and now it's going through that 573. PLTR trying to go back up. So now the 573 got executed on because previously I think it didn't went there by 2 cents. Now it did went there. So now Okay, now I short Nvidia again. Now I also gonna short PLTR. There we go. So there is not much reasons to hold for those, like both of them. I have a regular stop loss. If they do not work, I'm gonna be out and I'm gonna be okay with that because like now, yeah, okay, SPY breaking again, 573. SPY is 1.6% up. Tesla just 270, just like that.
Wow.
Like, what are you trading, Marie?
Nothing.
Nothing, okay.
I am looking at the moment, possibly.
So I say I did one loan. That's okay. I mean, like
You went long on?
like I mean, like previously, like I went long when the SPY really trade 571.56 above.
Okay.
So now I am just trading the reaction to the 573 because it seems to be heavy enough. Like you see how it's coming back down. We don't want to sleep on that one. Like I mean, we have to watch it closer. Like I have it in a separate screen here. But yeah, is that gonna be the top of SPY for today? Not necessarily. Like I mean, I don't think so. This chart is looking very healthy for SPY.
Okay.
I see some sizes that's 573.15 and that's it. Like now 572.91. Yeah, like buying back that dip. Yeah.
And then pushing.
Yeah, for sure. It's pushing. I have a line of 572.90. I want to see because that's significant. Quite big of a position there at 572.90. So
573 now for SPY. Is it going to reverse from there? Oof. Oof. That tape is really strong.
yeah, like my concern is like the 572.90 right there, 91. You see how it's going?
Yeah.
So
Oh, we didn't see. We didn't check for the PMI flash.
yeah, I'm gonna check it out now. very mixed.
Yeah. Previous 52.7. And it came out at 49.80. Yeah. The manufacturing, it came out lower, but the global service came out higher. Huh.
Yeah, it's very mixed. Like I mean, like the global service is way higher, like 54.3, but the global manufacturing is very low, 49.8. The composite is high, it's 53.5. So it's looking very good actually. Like the this is me. Yeah, yeah, those numbers are healthy.
Are you long or short?
I'm short. The reason I'm short is because Spice like looks. It was looking like if it was running out of steam, but not anymore. I mean, it's a higher chance that I am wrong. And Nvidia have been the worst for me today, but I think I'm just gonna walk away from Nvidia. Look at that tape on Nvidia. Is that to me looks like a short? Because everybody is like, yeah, they are selling means it's gonna go higher for sure, but they are all stacked like way too close. Like probably it's gonna go 121 before, but
Wow, eh? Yeah.
that's very crowded on the.
Very. Okay, so SPY is going up. So SPY is at the stack of 5. Please excuse me. 574.40. 574.40. 574.50. There's a stack there. But is there enough momentum to get it there? It seems like we do have enough momentum.
I'm not a fan of flipping sizes, but sorry.
Yeah, that, whatever we got, like, that was just mental.
That's very annoying.
Wow, did you see the position at 121 on NVIDIA?
Yeah,
That's
like that.
insane. Who does that?
1,100 something. Sorry.
Not at all. You don't want to look at Tesla.
Oh, I am looking at it. 273, 274, and yeah.
Is it me or the tape seems to have flipped on PLTR?
To the short.
But I'm not sure yet.
I am short in PLTR from long ago, but
It still seems to be an indecision.
PLTR. Yeah, it's looking long. The chart is looking long. Yeah, that tape is looking short. But the SPY, I guess it's because the SPY keep pumping higher.
The position though is over 500 for 96.
Like a key element that I would like to look for if it's probably on a SPY. Like if you see anything on a SPY that makes sense. Like
573.60.
okay, so let's see. SPY is interacting with the 592 again, 591.
Yeah.
It was 100 lot, and there is 100 lot again at 572.91, and yeah, it's going back and forth. So yeah, Nvidia got me out. So I'm gonna add to PLTR and I'm gonna tighten a bit the stop loss. Um, I'm out here. So, hey. No good, no good.
So SPY is pushing through. SPY is interacting with the 573 again.
Or it is too hot, or I'm having like hot flashes.
Oh, look at you.
'96 on PLTR 331, 333. I'm long in the name. I don't have the best price, and
96 is almost 700, 600.
it would both tapes I see.
You're still warm?
Mm-hmm. Como gasto papel en recordarte. No me seguís hablar.
Okay, so SPY now, is it pushing to make a higher high?
De las ganas, aunque nadie debe ver nunca contigo. Tururum, tururum.
There's no reversing on this market, eh?
I don't know. I have been uncomfortably wrong because again, the good thing is I flip, but man, I have trouble holding, and it's just because yeah, it's okay. I don't feel comfortable putting that limitation on myself, so
What do you mean?
I don't feel comfortable saying that I am not able to go longer, like long, when the long is there. So breaking even on PLTR because you should hold 70. If it doesn't hold 70, I want to be out with 3 cents stop loss. So I will be looking back in if ever. But for now, let's see what it wants to do. Yeah, I feel like if I don't have that dimension of, yeah, you can flip, what I like, I shouldn't be serious about that. I have how long trading, and like, to say that it's not my type.
Well said.
Yeah, got me out. Now I'm gonna look for backing. But why do I do that? Because I should be able to get a better price if the move is still there. So like right now, we are talking about 95.60, 95.60, 95 probably. So 95 seems to be attractive for me. Yeah, 95. 95.01. 02. I know sometimes it's that messy. So, hey, and I'm gonna sit down there. Like, I don't know, or you get me, or I'm okay. So, good price or nothing. Like, I guess that's one of the situations where, because you don't believe on the trade, you don't even consider that your entry needs to have the same quality than when you believe on the trade,
Absolutely, and I agree with you. That's how I was Thursday. So I totally relate with that comment.
The only thing I see is that, like, we have Tesla, that was the strongest name, Yeah, it's definitely stronger because it went like 10% up.
Yeah.
Right now, Tesla is pulling back. PLTR is trying to break the top. Nvidia has done a lot of things, but haven't even printed the 21 yet. So I don't want to go short PLTR for now. Especially it's making higher high. So
1925 could
Well,
be
see.
reversing.
it's Nvidia. So if I put it on perspective, PLTR is making higher high. Oof. But yeah, you know how would you do that?
Where are they coming from?
Well, they
Where are they coming from?
I'm trying to evaluate like what trade do I want to take, and yeah, QBTS is offering an opportunity, but I don't trade those names, so it's not fitting my criterion. So the only thing I see now is that Nvidia and PLTR are flying. Okay, I mean, Nvidia fighting with the 21, but is a SPY flying? No, SPY is
No, still interacting with 573.
573, and SPY is very, very, very extended there. I mean, compared to the rest of the thing.
I've got a level of 573.60.
Yeah, and like basically what I'm trying to do now, like because I don't have a long, and I am not chasing a long. I say I won't chase any long here. I want to choose like what do I want to do? Do I want to go short NVDA or do I want to short PLTR? The reality is that PLTR have been pumping even when the market is going down. So that leaves me with Nvidia. And then when I see Nvidia is looking like crap. Like I mean, like you have been like, yes, it did nice, trying here, but like this trading here, like you have like, with the exception of maybe 2 days from last week, Nvidia have been very choppy. So I'm gonna take a little bite here. Let's see, and let's see what it wants to do. If it move against me, I'm able to add. But yeah, like exactly, like a 30. Let's see. I wanna add a 30. Again, like I mean, why did I press that hotkey there? Lack of discipline. So I'm gonna be able to make my price a bit better, but still we can see a little bit more forward. Okay, so I have an order to add to NVDA at 121.30.
For the short.
For the short. And I'm trying to like, let's have this conversation because we are trading together.
Holy crap.
Yeah, there we go. But like there was a size, and there is a size at 50. So my stop loss is above 50, and I'm gonna even move it a bit more. You see, unable to get the 30. Let's see. My guy. Okay, I'm gonna have to front run it by 1 cent. And probably even like that, I won't be able to get it. Yeah, like I'm trying to be conscious about what I'm doing. And okay. Yeah, come on, go for me.
SPY's crossing.
Okay, he went for me. Now. Okay, so yeah, like yeah, like I won't be too unhappy about my execution on Nvidia, but still need work to do on that. And yeah, but for PLTR, yeah, the same thing. It's not that bad. Maybe the size was wrong. Well, the size was definitely wrong, and like about 50% of my losses was just one trade on Nvidia that I kind of don't know what happened. And it was this long, add to the long, and got out here.
Where?
Like
Oh, yeah.
long, add to the long, and got out. And that for some reason, it was like 3 times what I wanted to lose. So, but yeah. So, coming back to what I was saying about being conscious, like, I mean, about my trade. So, like, for example, SPY, Marie called out the 572. Of course, we are clearing up that.
573.
So 573, yeah, 572.99 and 92. So that's why I kind of messed it up. But yeah, 573. Marie called it out, and then she said 573.60 was that.
Yeah, 573.60.
So like I'm expecting this to not be able to go above 573.60. But no matter what I say to myself this morning, if we are trading above 571.56, I want to be looking only for long. So I took a long on PLTR. I also one on Nvidia. That was the one on Nvidia that probably I had too much here and I didn't realize. But that was the one in Nvidia that was going good, and then I let it go all the way against me instead of breaking even. So, but yeah. So because I think, in my opinion, all those prices are extended, and SPY is far. It's not that far from the price that is
570.
that I am betting that it's gonna go above.
573.60.
That price.
Yeah.
So I am trying to go short on Nvidia that really behaved mediocrely this morning, but it's not working. It's not working. Like probably the statement of just look for long and walk away, and like walk away from your short ideas. Probably that was going to be better, but the condition that need to stay true for the market to keep going higher, and it's not true yet because well, it's kind of true, but little by little, like basically, like the tariff talk with Donald Trump and all those things,
Here we go. Money talk.
Fed concern about CPI, those have to come down for the market to keep the rally.
Yeah.
If we receive bad data, it's when it's supposed to turn back toward the downside. But yeah. What was that? That was built here?
I said that at that, if it corresponds to 97,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Yeah, I like how comfortable you are with those longs. Look at your line at 53.60 on SPY.
Beautiful.
Wow, you sold PLTR at what now looks like a top?
Yep. 97.20.
Vira's gonna get me out. And yeah, it's okay. Cross the money. BDA.
Wow, the tape on NVIDIA on the offer
Mm-hmm.
is berserko.
Yeah, I see.
Holy crud. I took a scalp there. Are they serious? SPY is stuck at that level that I had earlier at 73.60.
Mm-hmm.
It's a little bit stuck there.
Yeah. I took a short with very tight stop loss on the. Technically, my stop loss is 122.09 on BDA,
Okay.
and yeah, let's see that
You took a what?
121.6. A short, but as I say, very tight stop loss.
Okay.
Like how would you say that?
Yeah, short on NVIDIA for me would be 122.
Yeah, I took it as close as possible
Okay.
with the 122
I like it.
because that level it seems to be from wrong.
SPY is still a track. I think I did take it.
You read my mind. Like I was just going to say I need to refill my water, take a piece. So we're gonna be back in a little bit. So we're gonna take a little break. See you in a bit. All right, we are back, and yeah, yeah, it's
Wow, did you see the tape on NVIDIA, how split it is?
yeah, it's very crowded. Like I mean, like that to me is saying, hey, this is alone,
Yeah.
but for where it is, it's an extended point. That's a for sure. SPY is struggling a little bit, and I'm expecting this to pull back. I don't see why this is trading that high. I mean, like, I know Nvidia can go way higher, but like what I'm saying is like market conditions don't necessarily there for this to be like pumping up that way. And if you see, it was not that clean. Like I mean, we trade sideways. Like what I'm trying to say here, like, and even PLTR is already gap pull back quite a lot. And oh, I see, I have an order for PLTR. I'm gonna cancel that order because I don't want it. I had an order at 95. I don't want it anymore. So NVDA, and this is PLTR. That's what I'm saying. Even PLTR that did a more clean job going higher is pulling back quite a lot, and still looking beautiful chart as alone for PLTR. And yeah, it's I'm trying to see something that is not that strong, but everything is quite strong there. And
Did you see the position at 122 for NVIDIA?
no, I have
Oh,
like
you need to
100
check it out.
and nine,
No,
yeah,
no, no,
934.
4,000.
Yeah, I don't have that. Sorry.
4,000.
You said at 122.
2.
Yeah, you can see my tape now in the streaming. So I have in INET I have literally nothing. Like it's not there 122. And in ARCA I have in ARCA I have nothing. In INET I have
37.
937. Yeah. So
So
I'm
in
gonna refresh
INET,
it.
I've got 3278.
No, I don't have that size. Okay, today is me who doesn't have those sizes.
How's that possible? Okay, so SPY is crossing. Going kaboom. And at 122.22, 1,400.
Yeah, that,
Are you sure you don't have him?
like look, 122.08 I have 105. 122.00 I have 956. But then 122.50, 245. No, I believe you. Like
Look at that. Look at that
you know.
stat. 32, 1,400. Holy cannoli.
How that happened, I don't know. Like because
Yeah.
I'm supposed to have more books than you, so like
Are mine fake?
no, they're not. No, I don't think they have those type of filters. Like if they are fake, I'm supposed to be able to see them too. But fake, like I mean, I won't be able to know that they are fake, but I'm supposed to see the same than you. Yeah, I'm trying to see how I feel about those trades. Like, can I do better with the loan for sure? And
I hate to be a mouth breather.
Yeah, it's very annoying, and like more and more at night, like that thing happened to me, and they say like, what I do, I take the Revaporub or Revaporub is called.
Yeah, vapor rub.
Yep, and I put it all here in the face like this.
Okay,
I
yeah,
do like
yeah.
a glasses, like a
Okay,
shape
yeah,
of
yeah.
glasses, and you just wait like half an hour, and it does a big improvement.
Really?
Yeah, because I like there is a more drastic way of doing this, and it's with a banana
Yeah,
peel.
you were seeing a banana peel.
But the banana peel get like the things that come out of there when you put a banana peel on top of that is so nasty that I kind of avoid it. But like because it's a process that I like to do like once in a while. But just for daily basis, like Vivaprop is good. And what happened is that it is on stick. All everything you have inside
Okay.
on stick out of the nasal, like a nasal, whatever, like
Nasal.
the cavities
Yeah,
in there.
yeah, nasal cavities.
All that thing on stick from the walls of it, and like one day we should do the banana thing together. Like the only reason why I didn't suggest it to you because I don't know if it's like one of those things that gonna give you allergy or
Oh yeah, because of my banana.
yeah,
It's
but
like
it's
it.
actually banana peel, and like you are no uh, eating or anything. It's just like you literally you put a lot of Vaporub on the banana peel,
Uh-huh.
and you put a lot of Vaporub on your face, and you put the banana peel in your forehead like this. And the things that come out of there is like not cute. Like I mean,
That's what needs to happen.
like it's not even half an hour, and you are like your nose is running. Like oof, I have to go.
I like that.
Ah, but you have that machine too. Like I mean, then you
Yeah.
can use the machine, and it's like oof, for real
That's
came
a
out.
yeah. That's a spectacular.
Like change subject, change subject. Yeah. So for my training today, like I know it's not time to go say buy anything. It's just I'm talking about my training. It's uh, like the way I see this is like now I like from the last week, let's say, I didn't flip to the long correctly, so I should be looking for more long than short, and like there is a flexibility that we as traders supposed to have, not from one day to another, but intraday. Like I mean, like in a minute you should be able to flip. And I'm not good at that, or it seems to be like I am not good at that, especially when I spend too long in one of the two sizes. Like if I spend too long shorting because the market was just going down, it
It's
takes
hard
me
for you to see it as a long after.
exactly. It takes me a bit too long, but like what I'm working on there in there is like, and I did it this morning. It's just I didn't do it fast enough because yeah, lack of discipline, I guess. So, but I say like I put this blue line here, and it's the biggest blue line here because I say once a spy trade above the line, I don't care if it's by the penny, but I'm gonna be looking for long. I did it as I say, like I took a good long on, but I took two good longs, one on PLTR and one on Nvidia. The one on Nvidia, I kind of don't know what happened here, but like apparently in here I add too much. I'm gonna have to go back and revise that because what happened is that I bought it here with the stop loss at 150, at 119.50. So yeah, that like that's supposed to be just half of the size, and then like the other half. But I don't know why when it got me out, the loss was significant compared to the rest. As I say, like right now, that loss is about 60% of my loss of the day. Just that trade, that one trade. So then I shorted, got out, shorted, got out, shorted, got out, and the same story. Like just short, got out, Now it's gonna get me out again probably. Let's see. But this one is very okay because this one I'm very tight, like very tight and bigger size. So yeah, okay. Are you gonna get me? Is by the penny. Yeah, he got me. So that's okay. As I say, that loss was well calculated. So
Okay, we could be looking at a reversal for SPY. If we have, we're 574.54 right now in the day. What the heck?
I want to look with you on that one. 74, you say?
Yeah, 574.54. Going back to the 2.
What do you have in there?
A stack.
Okay.
That could correspond to NVIDIA, the 122.22.
Oh, I thought you were going to say 122.50.
Yeah, there's 122.50, that's 269.
Uh-huh.
Actually, we've got 2, so it's almost 600 now.
That thing really got you, huh?
Oh, tell you what.
So I'm shorting 122.49 again. It's again very very tight stop loss for that one. And now I am just like really like I say, do I want to go long PLTR? Probably. That probably is a good choice, but I'm having trouble believing it. No, like I mean, like of course when I say like, look how far we are from. We are like way too far from the point that I was looking at. Of course, this is a beautiful trend. Like we can probably say, once you break the trend, not before. Once you break the trend, you can be looking the other way, and that will make sense.
Yeah.
But yeah, okay, yeah, I like it. Try once, twice. Like, can this really go even higher? What were you offering on Nvidia? Oh, you were not. Okay.
I went long, but 122.22. Now we've got 122.50 that is 700, and 122.22.
Mm-hmm.
The stack that's there, spectacular.
Really? Come on, Spy, you can do it.
So both SPY and NVIDIA now have come into their stack. We'll see. Seems to have enough momentum to get to 152.53. We will see, and SPY to get to that 574. Let's see.
Ooh, baby, I love your way.
Every day.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Let's go, let's go. Let's go, let's go. Let's go, let's go. Stack has been engaged. What are you gonna
Yeah,
do
like
now?
that 22 is as I said, I'm offering 122.49. Um, part of my job is to observe like what the price have, like what
Has
those
done.
big orders have done to the price action.
Absolutely.
We have slowed down quite a lot at that 122. Let's say if we are looking at Nvidia here in that 1 minute, like, but those still looks like if it wants to really break down, I don't think so. So that's why I have to be kind of nimble and hold my position toward the 122.50 because that 122.50 it's doable. And we can probably argue like why wouldn't I go long right there with a maybe 15 cents stop loss and like toward the 140 and then I reverse at that price. We can do that, but do I really want to do that? Now there we go.
Wow. Did you see the tape on NVIDIA? Kaboom. Is it going to be a repel? A repel? Because those positions are so big.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, 122 is a price agreement there.
Yeah, I went short a bit tight again. Why I went short? SPY making lower low, trying to make lower low. I don't know if it's gonna make it for real, but that's the wrong time frame for me on there on a SPY. So, but yeah. Okay, let's see. As I say, very tight stop loss on that one,
Okay.
and
You went short on NVIDIA?
yeah,
Okay.
I know the reason why it's so tight.
You
is
saw the
because
tape, right?
I saw the tape, yeah, for sure.
But I
but
don't
like,
think you've got the same tape as I do. No, it's true, because you were missing, right? You were saying.
yeah, like but I do see like 23 have 100 lot, let's say. So now if a SPY bounce back, I'm gonna be totally wrong. But if a SPY doesn't bounce back from what it is right now, this is gonna print good. But yeah, SPY is bouncing back. SPY is bouncing back. I don't know why PLTR stayed like a little bit too quiet after he sell off the way that he sell
Yeah,
off.
that it pulled back.
Have you noticed that it didn't move much? Like if we go PLTR, look like much sideways move in there.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay. So NVDA is what do I want to do with it? I'm gonna have to get more and more used to take those trades with a tighter stop loss. Uh,
Is your stop loss tight?
yeah, right now it's 25 cents instead of 50.
Okay.
I can tighten it even more. It's just, yeah, I definitely can tighten it even more. I think I missed that hotkey because I used it for the horse.
Oh. Okay, so SPY is
It's bouncing.
not crazy, but the big position coming up on 122.15 for Nvidia.
Okay.
What are you gonna do when the stack comes through?
For you.
It's like watching water boil.
Yeah. Hands on the wheel, my guy.
Uh-huh. 15, not in yet. Okay, 15 going in.
Mm-hmm.
Is it gonna propel it? 15, 15, 15, 15. Didn't get filled completely.
Yeah, it wasn't like now they are 15,
Yeah, 50, 50.
and it wasn't printing there, so
Yeah.
like 122 need to hold for it to be a long, because right now there is 213 at 122.00.
15. Yeah.
SPY took a drop, quite violent, I will say.
15 printing on Nvidia.
Hey, they are getting what they want, I think, because they were printing 15, but didn't hold good. So
Still have some at 15.
okay, there we go. Coming back to the 15, 22,
Yeah,
15.
we still have some at 15.
Um,
Are you still there? Yeah, 15.
Okay, coming to the 300 lot at 122, 300 lot at 90, 290, 287, and that's showing some strength there. Let's see. We can actually see it in the montage. So let's see if it's gonna be able to hold. It didn't hold that good for now, but what was that? That was too fast.
Very fast.
So if you are buying and it gets swallowed way too fast, that means that there is
SPY pushing.
a little bit too much selling probably.
Okay, there we go.
I want to go back and look at the way that order got swallowed, or if it just disappeared, because maybe it just disappeared. And we didn't, yeah, like, okay, now
There
we're
we
going
go.
higher.
Okay. 22 is going to get printed. Watch out. SPY pushing up.
Mm-hmm.
Phew. 800 at 22.50.
Yeah, I think the tighter stop loss have like they, like, let's say today, both of them, and even me getting crappy prices, because like it's not like if I got the best price,
Yeah.
but they did work good. So both of them, like, maybe I wanna trade with the 50 cent stop
Yeah,
loss until 10, and after 10 reduce. Like, of course the volatility is gonna matter a lot in there, but so ladies, time to wrap it up. And
yeah.
would you like to say something, or I go first?
Oh, yeah, you go. You go.
So yeah, today I am red right now. I could be green, but we're gonna see at the end of the day. Not that I am willing to hold this trade for the end of the day. Like, I mean, I don't think it's gonna go that far, but at least to recuperate some of the losses. Like, it's not a huge loss, but it's not a small neither. So it's yeah, I have to pay attention there. So basically, as I say, like, most of this loss came from this trade. So my first trade was long Nvidia here. Then, like, no, my first trade was, I don't know which one was first, but like I think it was PLTR. But let's say yeah, PLTR. So yeah, okay, PLTR first. So I went short PLTR, took partial here, that was good. Then add, then took a loss here. That loss was not a full loss, but because I took partial here, but I definitely let it go too far. So my head was debating here if I want to go long or short, where I should be flipping, as we say. So, and then this is the out for the short, and then I went long, took partial, all out. Then I short, add to the short, get out. Then I went long, and I got out at break even because I said I didn't want it if we go back in there. And then I was offering to go long at 95, but I don't want it anymore. I think the market went way too extended. So yes, today was a day for me to be looking long. I last too long into switch, but at least I switch. So
I like that.
in Nvidia, long here, add to the long. This is the one I have to revise. I don't know what happened there. Got out, big loss here. Then short, got out, short, got out, short, add to the short, got out. and this short was in here. When we get to this point here, I say, you know what, let's cut my losses, and I actually increased sizes, so I went more shares, way tighter stop loss, like it was 24 or 25 cents stop loss. Then I did the same here, and like this one is my last short for now. So, and yeah, both of them using way tighter stop loss. Instead of 50 cents, I'm using like 25 cents, 24. And as I said previously, some of them I can even tighten it, like this one I can tighten it by 2 cents. So whatever. Not a good day for me up to now. I know I can be green by the end of the day, but I have a lot of reflection to do about my trading. And yeah, for sure, we're gonna keep trying to be as nimble as possible, though we know it's not that easy.
No.
As
No.
we all have belief, and like
Yeah.
we have, like, one of the way I'm able to do very good when I am in the right rhythm is believing on my trades. So I am not taking trades I won't believe on, so that's part of the deal. So
That's
what about
well
you?
said. That's well said. Well, I went. My biggest trade is PLTR long. So I went PLTR long at 92.80. I took a partial
Very
at
nice.
at 94. Then I took another partial at 95.50 and got out completely at 96. So
Very
that
nice.
was my biggest trade. Right now, I'm considering going long on PLTR. I'm not looking how it's interacting. I like how it's interacting with the 20. The market now is pulling up. So, yeah, that is good. I do have a loss in PLTR short. I flipped, which went against, like you said, it's perfect to say, hey, you know what, you go against your conviction. I went against my conviction, and I went short on PLTR. Did not work, though. My banana, I went twice with a 1 hour loss on
That one
each.
is a plantain.
That one is a plantain.
Yeah.
I don't know. I thought it was smaller than that. So a plantain for me is big, but yeah, that one was more like a banana. So yeah, so that's about it. Like now, I'm looking at SPY. It still seems to have a little bit of strength left, but I am thinking of finding a way to go in short in a trade. I'm looking at PLTR right now. It is such a strong stock. I'm not comfortable in shorting, though. When I'm looking at the RSI, I'm looking at MACDs. I'm looking at the TAFE. Seems like the buyers are definitely running out of steam. But the RSI is climbing again, and SPY has not reached, did not make a higher high. So was that a top at 574? So I'm not jumping into anything right now.
Perfect. Yeah, sometimes that's the right decision.
Yeah.
So
But I am
And,
very interested in PLTR short.
nice. Yeah, so yeah, that's gonna be everything for today. Basically, tomorrow I'm gonna say if I was green or red at the end of the day. But as I say, doing some adjustments to my trade because, hey, like I have clear data that say I have to be looking for long, not short. Of course, like there is a point in the day that once they run out of steam, like of course you flip, and that's why I have a short on Nvidia. But for the opening, for the overall move, like probably long is gonna be better than short for a couple days. So yeah, so we're gonna adjust that, and then once we are more clear, well, we're gonna share the results. Like, hey, we do better like this, or we don't do that good yet. So that's gonna be everything for today. I hope everybody have a good day, and yeah, See you then.
See you tomorrow.
Bye.
Bye.